So apparently, we got some concept art that was leaked in regards to Spider-Man Brand New Day when it comes to the look of some of the villains in the upcoming movie. Now, for anybody who hasn't been following Brand New Day news, the upcoming Spider-Man movie coming out, there's going to be a rogue of villains that Spider-Man is going to have to deal with in this movie. It's going to be, I think it's going to be fashioned very similar to the way that Fantastic Four did it, and especially in the beginning where it shows them going through different villains and them achieving, and they're the Fantastic Four. Well, Spider-Man, this is of course a little bit further in the future. Spider-Man's on his own, so I think that we're going to go see a few different villains that Spider-Man's going to have to deal with, and I'm really excited about it. We already broke news that there's going to be roughly around 6 villains in this upcoming film, so it's really interesting to see. Well, this concept art that we got today gave us the first look at Tombstone, Tarantula, and Boomerang. Really excited to share that with you all today. So let's dive into it, man. I want to start out today with, of course, Tombstone. Okay, now Tombstone. Anybody who is unfamiliar with Tombstone, this is the famous character from the comic books, TV show, and this character is going to be played by Marvin Jones III, who's done work on stuff like I believe he was on Black Lightning. He was a villain on that series. I also believe he was on Power, but the gentleman looks the part, and so you see what the comic version looks like. Here's the live action version. Yeah, yeah. That is pretty spot on. And I mean, Marvin Jones truly looks the part here as Tombstone. I think that um I'm excited. I'm excited. Tombstone's kind of a bad A, man, and he looks to definitely be snatching up Spider-Man or punching him or has him snagged there by his suit. But Marvin Jones as Tombstone, man, that looks pretty comic accurate. Let me know what you guys think down below there. But that is pretty comic accurate to what we to if you see what's there for the comic. So I'm excited about that. So that's one leak that we got today. The next one I thought was really interesting, and I actually think they did a really good job. Same thing with Tombstone. Destin Creighton is doing a great job with his interpretation of these characters. Next one that I wanted to share with is, of course, Tarantula. So for anybody who is unfamiliar with Tarantula, this is the comic accurate version of Tarantula. Right? Pretty badass suit, right? Similar to Spider-Man's got the spider there. He does have the little hooks on his feet. That's something that distinguishes him there. But this is the live action version concept art. Look, I know it's not exactly comic accurate, but it's pretty sweet looking, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of digging the Tarantula outfit here. And now look, I don't know how big of a part these characters play in this movie, but I'm excited to see a lot of these villains who've really never been done live action before. Now we're going to get them see in live action. They haven't done Tombstone live action. We haven't seen Tarantula live action. And then, of course, Boomerang. We haven't seen Boomerang live action. And so here is Boomerang next. If you see, this is a comic accurate version. And then this is the concept art. That looks pretty tight. I ain't gonna lie, man. That looks pretty sweet. So let me know what you guys think of it down below. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts and comments. So please drop them below. What do you guys think of these concept art? Do you think they did a good job? Do you think this is what it's going to look like in the movie? I'm sure hoping so. But this is getting me excited about this movie. This is, I think, number 4 on my most anticipated films of the year. I do believe that this will be one of the highest grossing films of the year. Yeah. This is gonna be a banger. But Let me know what you guys think down below, man. Are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day? I know I am. There's a lot of things heating up with this movie here. We're going to get a array of villains. We got Punisher joining the cast. We're also getting Hulk joining the movie. There's unknown villains that we're haven't even heard of it. Apparently, we're going to have Jean Grey. And then there was the rumor that, of course, I talked about the other day where they talked about Peter Parker possibly mutating into a spider. So there's a lot going on with this movie. There is a lot going on, and I'm excited for it. This is Marvel's next opportunity to really show us, you know, what they got cooking, man. Because to start off the year, they started out real hot with Wonder Man. Wonder Man was done very well. I don't know how it leads into the bigger MCU, but Spider-Man is next in the MCU timeline, right before we have Doomsday at the end of the year. So really excited for this movie. But to all my real G's out there, if you haven't got a chance to like this video or subscribe, if you want to be a real G like me, go ahead and subscribe for more content. But guys, that is me breaking the news about this leak here with the concept art. I'm glad to share it with you all. Please go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think.